While I'm not the biggest fan of myne's character, and while I do find Motoyasu's stupidity and lack of care for anything that isn't a kawaii angel, raccoon, or any type of girl so rage-inducing, I gotta say, their presence in the story makes these series far more entertaining. It was nice, I guess, seeing them again. The past couple of episodes have been really side questy, and while they have been eventful, I mean, we got to see a dead dragon, killer trees, and a cursed shield, and quite a bit of character progression within our group. It just doesn't feel the same due to the absence of myne. Myne, while being a hated character, is still the main antagonist of this series so far. Myne is who we have our sights set on, after all. She's the first person in this world to have abused of Naofumi's trust. She's the woman Naofumi must exact his revenge on. And that's why the introduction of Melty, a far younger, far more intelligent and reasonable character that's related to myne by blood, was so interesting. Like I said, Melty is a reasonable person. Unlike myne, she's acting in a way a queen should. Melty is reserved. She doesn't let everyone know she's of royal blood, as that may lead people to do some awful things. Melty is a smart heir to the throne. She doesn't give out her trust so easily. But to Naofumi, Melty being so reserved and unopen to discussing her position until she realizes that Naofumi is this shield hero may come off as disingenuous, especially coming from somebody related to myne. We know Naofumi is willing to trust people. However, both of the people he trusts the most at the moment, Raphtalia and Firo, have been open with Naofumi as soon as they've met. Neither Raphtalia or Firo have held anything back from him. So we know Naofumi is able to trust, but never fully. There's always this looming thought in the back of his head asking him, what if this person is the next one that abuses my trust? And it's quite curious that Naofumi feels this way about Melty, because we've seen Naofumi act this way towards the most random characters, just being very unreasonable. But in a way, this is the first time Naofumi's doubt and hesitance to place his trust on a person is actually justified. I mean, look at this from Naofumi's perspective, right? Motoyasu and myne cause a huge scene in the capital, putting a lot of residents in danger and also further proving the point that this world is nothing but a game to Motoyasu and myne, who is actually a part of this world, I may add. And then suddenly, the girl you've helped get to the capital ends up helping you out of the situation you're in, while admitting being related to the people who have betrayed you the most and have dragged your name and title through the dirt. You can't blame Naofumi for being hesitant and wanting to distance himself from anybody who's related to the royal family, and you can't blame Melty for not being completely honest about her position immediately with some traveling merchants. But like I've said, the difference in character, the difference in how Melty and myne carry themselves, Melty just acts as if she's cut from a different cloth. So I don't think she'd do anything to earn a place in Naofumi's revenge list. On the contrary, it actually seems like Melty is more fond of her mother, which, if you recall, the Queen of Melromarc does not believe the accusations regarding the shield hero forcing himself upon her daughter. But does Melty know about these accusations, and if so, how does she feel about them? The introduction of Melty and her dynamic with myne was by far my favorite thing about this episode. However, there were a lot of other small things that caught my attention and that I enjoyed seeing. But the most notable thing was seeing Naofumi's improved reputation reach the capital. Way back, I mentioned how in order for Naofumi to clear his name and essentially get the trust he so unjustly lost back, he'd have to go about his days doing one good deed after another and hope somebody notices. And of course, he's been doing that. He's saved countless lives with his enhanced medicine, but he's also saved lives by cleaning up the mess Ren and Motoyasu had left in their path. He's been doing good deeds, and he didn't get this title of Savior of the Heavenly Fowl without those good deeds being noticed around the country. We saw not 3, not 2, but 1 knight chase Naofumi around the city And this knight didn't want to screw Naofumi. Well, if we're being honest, we don't know what he wanted to do, but we do know that he was willing to take Motoyasu's spear for the shield hero. I'm not sure what it was, but one of those good deeds had an effect so strong this knight was willing to put his life on the line for Naofumi. However, there are still people out there that hate Naofumi's very existence and would do anything to deter him from proceeding with his good deeds. Melromarc is a terrible, terrible place filled with terrible and easily influenced people, but we already knew that. Which is why Naofumi should not let the people who won't acknowledge his kindness deter him. Instead, he should focus on that one night and continue doing what he's been doing all along. One good deed after another. But hey, these are my thoughts on the episode, and I'm curious to read yours. If you're an anime only, let me know some of the predictions you may have. Is Melty playing Naofumi? Is Melty aware of the shield hero's accused crimes? And if you're a manga / light novel reader, let me know how you felt Kinema Citrus adapted this episode. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, it helps the channel out a lot. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss a video and can keep on watching the Rising of the Shield Hero and many other series with me. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.